Okay, dear friend, this is lesson number 10 in Spanish 1, 2, 3. Now you have learned a lot of Spanish, and now it's the turn to study the future simple of verb to be. Future simple of verb to be. Now, what are you seeing here? Here you have the personal pronoun list. This is the column of the personal pronouns in English, and then you have the future simple of verb to be. It's very simple and easy in English. Will be with any personal pronoun. You don't have to conjugate this will be according to each of these personal pronouns. It's only will be for any of them. Okay, but in Spanish things are a little different and more difficult. But here you will learn the conjugation in a different way, in a simple way, and in a clear way. Okay, let's start and pay attention to the conjugations. Look, remember, verb to be has two different meanings, ser and estar. So you have to learn two different conjugations and use them according to the situation in which you have to use ser or estar. Okay, let's start. Yo with verb ser. We are going to conjugate verb ser in future simple. Yo seré. Yo seré. For example, I will be a lawyer. Yo seré un lawyer. Abogado. Abogado. Yo seré un abogado. I will be a lawyer. Remember, all of these examples you can find them on www.spanish-123.com. You can find them there written. Okay? Yo seré un abogado. Tú serás. Serás. Pay attention to these finishings. Yo seré. Tú serás. Pay attention to these parts. Okay? He will be. Él será. Él será. For example, he will be a good student. He will be a good student. Él será a good student. Un buen estudiante. Un good, buen student, estudiante. It's not un bueno estudiante. Remember the special cases in the lesson of adjectives. Okay? Remember that special case. Un buen estudiante. It's not un bueno estudiante. It's un buen estudiante. Él será. He will be. She will be, it's the same. For he, she, or it, and it's always the same conjugation. It doesn't matter which tense, which time, which kind of tense you are using. Él será, ella será, el neutro, it será. It's always the same for he, she, or it. It doesn't matter if it is future, present, past, conditional. It doesn't matter. It's always the same for he, she, or it. It happens the same in English. We will be. Nosotros or nosotras seremos. Seremos. Look. Os. Nosotros seremos. It's the same for nosotras. It's not nosotras seremos. No. There are some persons who commit this mistake. Nosotros or nosotras seremos. Os. Nosotros. Nosotras. Os. Look. Very good. You will be. You all will be. Ustedes serán. Ustedes serán. Ustedes serán. For example, you all will be Spanish students. You will be Spanish students. Ustedes serán estudiantes de español. De español. You have to put the there, de. Don't worry, because on next lessons we will study why do you have to use that de between these words. Ustedes serán estudiantes de español. De español. Spanish students. Estudiantes de español. They will be. Ellos or ellas serán. It's always the same again for you and they. For you and they in Spanish, it's always the same conjugation. So, if you can see and remember these finishings, for yo, as for tú, a for he, she, or it, os or mos for nosotros or nosotras, and an for you and they, you will be able to conjugate any other verb in future simple. Remember, these finishings are for the future tense. Okay. This was for verb ser, but now remember the other part, verb estar. Very quickly. Yo estaré. Estaré. For locations, etc. Remember, when do you have to use verb estar? Tú estarás. Él estará. Ella estará. The neutral estará. Nosotros or nosotras estaremos. Ustedes estarán. And ellos estarán. So, here you have the conjugation for verb ser and the conjugation for verb estar. Okay? Very good. For example, yo estaré, I will be in Spain. Yo estaré, it's a location, it's a place, Spain. Yo estaré in Spain. En España. Yo estaré en España. Repeat with me. Yo estaré en España. We will be in Santiago next month. In Santiago next month. Nosotros or nosotras, according to the situation, estaremos en Santiago el próximo mes. Next month, el próximo mes. Nosotros or nosotras estaremos en Santiago el próximo mes. We will be in Santiago next month. Very good. They will be in New York City. Ellos or ellas estarán en Nueva York. Ellos o ellas estarán en Nueva York. Very good, dear friend. That was lesson number 10, and now you know how to use future simple of verb to be. See you on next lesson in Spanish 1, 2, 3. Bye bye.